So WWDC is finally over. Everybody's getting their reaction stuff, but a lot of buzz is going on for one particular moment in the show. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. And you know something? This just backs up everything I've been saying about Apple, and I think this just sealed the cake.
Get lost, get faded, get high off the love we're making. Go home with you late night. I do anything to feel alright.
Hey, what is up everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid. And guys, happy freaking Thursday. I just stole that from one front page tech, but welcome back everybody. I hope you guys are having a fabulous night. Yes, this is gonna come out in about an hour. So if you're seeing this, good job to you late night gang. Hashtag late night gang. I'm gonna start that up for you people that are able to stay up and watch this. But we're gonna get into the news. So first article up is Apple. Who doesn't want to start with Apple? Well, oh boy. So if you guys haven't watched WWDC, I advise you to definitely check it out, because I have said at my last reaction and recap that I thought this WWDC was a very good one, and I would go as far as to say that this was the best WWDC that Apple has done in the past 4 years. However, though, there was one moment in the show that I knew, I had prayed that I would see the day that would happen, and that came when the Mac Pro came out. Now, I'm not talking about the computer. I'm talking about that one product, and I think you guys know where I'm going with this. The Pro stand for the Pro display. Now, before you start saying anything, let me disclaim some stuff right off the gate. I am not judging the Mac Pro. The Mac Pro is not for me. It's not for the average consumer, and it's not for the above average consumer. Let's put it that way. This is for pro users, the high-end enterprise corporations that want that heavy lifting duty Mac, and most of all, this unit is for people that do professional work. That is what I'm saying. So this is not something for me. Anyway, number 2, the product I'm talking about is the Pro stand. I think I said this already. Now, I'm also going to say the Pro display is also not for you. It is for pro users. Although you have the option to buy it, I would highly advise you not to buy it, because a regular 4 or 5K monitor will do just fine for a Mac Mini, Mac Pro, if you do get a Mac Pro, unless you are that Pro and you need that extra. So I'm not talking about their prices. I'm not going to argue it, because the technology they are offering in that display and in the Mac Pro, although there can be some debates, that will be for a next time. But I want to talk about the stand. So if you guys don't know, now that I got all that disclaimer out of the way, let's get right into it. So there has been a lot of uproar on Twitter, all over social media, that Apple's pricing for the Pro stand is just ridiculous. And you know what? I wasn't even shocked, because I knew Apple was going to do this. This is like what I keep telling everybody. This is the stuff Apple does that makes them lose connection with their consumers. And I kept saying it. They are disconnected, and it was only a matter of time before people woke up. Even the people in the audience, when they heard the price of the Pro stand, all were in disbelief and shock. I was expecting some boos, to be honest, because they reacted as if they had just lost their Cheerios. But look, I'm not trying to say that it's a ridiculous price, but okay, you know what? Yes, it is a ridiculous price. $999 for a stand. Now, to all you Apple fans that will defend this stand, let me get your arguments out of the way. This is a Pro stand. You can turn it this way. It can make your Mac Pro swivel. Yeah, and there are things called Vega mounts, which you can put on your wall for $200, and it can swivel around and still turn. Ugh. Look, I am with the people that are upset about this, because look, this just backs my claim where Apple is disconnected from their consumers. I know you guys have always asked me, why do you have an issue with Apple? Well, the truth is I don't have an issue with Apple on their prices. I have the issue with they treat their consumers, the way they treat independent repair groups, and also the way that they don't listen to consumers. They only listen to software, in my personal opinion. I think they listen in terms of software. But those 3 reasons are my issue with Apple. Now, I have other issues with other companies, but this is my soul. But the thing that I keep telling you guys is that Apple does not listen. They are disconnected. And $999 for a Pro stand. A Pro stand, need I remind you, a piece of metal with a bunch of screws that can go up and down, turn it around, make you play kamikaze. No, I can't say that. But Let's edit that. You can play Yahtzee on the damn thing. Like, the thing is, that's the price of an iPhone XS. That's the price of an iPad Pro. That is the price of a Mac Mini. Expect out a few more. Like, the point is, for $9.99, you can buy a piece of technology. A piece of technology for that money. Apple wants you to pay that for a stand. Look, I'm with the people. The outrage is called for. I'm sorry, but case in point, they have a right to be upset. It's a ridiculous price for a stand. It's ridiculous, and the sad part is somebody is going to buy this stand. Mark my word, somebody is going to buy this stand, and God have mercy on that poor soul. But enough about the stand. You get where I'm standing, and now you know my main issues with Apple. The way they treat their consumers, the way they treat independent repair groups, and also them not listening in terms of pricing, hardware, etc. But now that we've got that out of the way, and also I always tell everybody my personal issues do not get interfered with reviews and also giving you the news. There is no bias. I try to remain 100% unbiased, but I am with the people that are protesting, just like you will see me protesting with other people for Android. I'm just putting it out there. So don't come at me and say, oh, you're biased. So enough about that. Samsung time. So story number 2, Samsung Galaxy Note 10 renders and designs are already being popped out, and there is a lot of hype around this, but in a good and a bad way. So if you look at the render designs, they look pretty good. The punch hole design is getting reduced in the center this time instead of being at the corner, although to me that kind of looks a little I would have preferred it to have been on the corner. And it also will be noted that the Note 10 is going to get 5G, but the biggest news is the headphone jack is gone. To all you people cheering that Samsung is the Samsung night, and all you fans saying they are the last, well, kiss the headphone jack goodbye. They did it on the Fold, they're gonna do it with the Galaxy and the Note, so kiss your headphone jack goodbye. But Note 10 is shaping up to be pretty big. I'm actually quite interested to check it out, because who knows, maybe that will be my next phone. Again, I'm still skeptical on which is gonna be my next phone, but again, the Note 10 is shaping up to be something big, and I'm hoping the price point for this phone does not go above $1,000, although it does look like that's where they're heading, but still, no doubt a great looking phone. Then, last story up of the day is something I always wanted to talk about, but I never had the chance to, the T-Mobile and Sprint merger. Now, if you guys don't know, I have not really followed this to the extent, but I've been following it behind the scenes, and I'm ready to give my personal take on this story that I've been reading. So the DOJ apparently does not want to let the merger go through. They just have their beliefs and stuff. I will make a full video explaining where I stand in terms of the merger, the situation as a whole. But according to the latest article, the DOJ in the past said that the only way they will consider the merger is if they add a 4th carrier instead of reducing it to 3. And everybody was like, but if the whole point of a merger is to get rid of one, why you gotta make another one? Well, they want competition and all that, yada yada yada. Well, apparently there is an update. It looks like Amazon may actually take the Boost Mobile and turn it into theirs. Now, this has been reported in the past, but according to a couple more articles that have been updated, I will leave links in the description, you can check them out. They are saying that Amazon's intentions are to buy it and turn it from not just a prepaid, but to make it its own cellular carrier. This could save the T-Mobile and Sprint merger by making that its own separate, brand and having nothing affiliated. It will though share the Spectrum tower that T-Mobile will use. It will ultimately be its own thing. And to me, that is a smart thing for Amazon. Amazon should get in this game. They have the money, they will have the resources, they have the fan base, so buying your own mobile brand would be the step in the right for them. Not just for the average consumer, you could get better prices or anything you want, but it also will benefit T-Mobile and Sprint. Now, personally, I am a fan of the merger. I really don't know why all the hate on this merger, but I promise I will clear all that up in a future video with a future collaboration with a very special YouTuber that will be coming this Saturday. So, hint hint for the next video. But that's gonna do it for Technoid today. I know I was a little all over the place, guys, so I apologize if I went all over the place over that stupid stand, but that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Please let me know your thoughts down below of everything I talked about today. Are you looking forward to the Samsung Galaxy Note 10? What do you think of that stupid stand for $1,000? And what do you think of the merger with T-Mobile and Sprint? As always, if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you dislike what you saw, hit the dislike button. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.